What is going on, my Habibis? How's it going? We're just chilling today. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow the Twitter. You already know the deal. I don't have to keep repeating myself. Jesus. I hate this YouTube life. We're going to talk about Jeopardy. I've been a huge fan of Jeopardy since I was a kid. My mom's been watching Jeopardy like almost every night for the last 10 years. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I watch Jeopardy with my mom every night. What's up, dude? Huh? You got a problem? You want to fight? Yeah, and my mom fight people together too. Just saying. So, Ken Jennings. Anyway, Ken Jennings won the greatest Jeopardy player of all time. It was an award show held to show the greatest Jeopardy players: James Holzhauer, Brad, and Ken Jennings. These were like the three guys who won the most money in Jeopardy, and so they're competing with each other. And I gotta say, dude, first of all, just being there is an accomplishment in itself. So I don't think that you should think you're any less. But with that being said, now let's move on from this stupid little everyone gets a trophy and a slice of pizza talk. Ken Jennings crushed the competition. Absolutely crushed it. Brad didn't do well at all. James Holzhauer was completely out of his element. At one point, he was getting so much wrong, and he got the daily double wrong. Dude, James literally was dominating because of the daily double. Like, he would have like $12,000, and then his opponents would have like 8,000. Like, they were near him. Then he'd get a daily double and just wager the whole thing, and then bump up to 24,000 and just knock them out of the water. It wasn't even a competition anymore, all because of the daily double. He got the daily double wrong at one episode. Brad and Ken kept taking the daily doubles away from him. They were beating him at his own game. It was bad for James. He was out of his element because he was competing with real competitors this time. And Ken was just on a roll. James would get something wrong. Ken would get it right. Brad would get something wrong. James would buzz in and get that same exact question that Brad just got wrong. Right. It was insane. The way it worked was you win 3 games. And you win. That's it. It's not best out of 3. It's whoever wins 3 games first wins. Brad won 0, James won 1, and Ken won all 3. And so he just, it was almost a clean sweep. He almost just won all 3 by himself. But, the comeback story for James failed. And, like I said in the beginning, I don't really think any less of them, but Ken has that label now as the best Jeopardy player. Greatest of all time. And I gotta say, man, props to him, dude. He just killed it. He killed it. Absolutely killed it. Next topic, dude. I watched a video of this guy with the last name Pamoy or something on America's Got Talent. He was insane. He came on the scene, whatever, the stage, and he sang like a woman first, and then he straight up just started singing like a full-blown Italian opera man in a church. I'm not joking you. He was like, and then 5 seconds later, he was like, it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, but it worked, and it tripped me out a little bit. I didn't even believe it, and it has like 10 million views in like a day or something, I think. And they didn't give him the golden buzzer. Dude, the thing about America's Got Talent is they love sob stories. They give the golden buzzer to the sob story guy. And this guy had a sob story, It's like a double threat. Hey, dude, I sing really well, and also I have an insane sob story. That's like the picture-perfect contestant in American contests. You'll be like, who can cook the best? Gordon Ramsay will be like, who can cook the best shrimp? Let's meet our contestants. First contestant. Yeah, I cook shrimp. Also, my mom died 2 days ago. It's like, what the Let's meet our second contestant. Yeah, I've had expertise in cooking shrimp for about 7 years. Oh, by the way, just got a divorce. And my child passed away. What does that have to do with anything? Like, coming to the stage, his name is Richard. He has sang for 14. Yeah, my name is Richard, and I've been singing for 14 years now. Oh, by the way, my dad got in a car accident and burned on fire. Okay, dude, that has nothing to do with you singing a rendition of Michael Jackson's Bad. That has nothing to do with that. Actually, I'd rather just not hear that. I would actually do way better with my day if I didn't hear such an insanely sad story, because I'm watching you sing. That's why I changed the channel. I'm not watching the news. I'm not watching Nightline. I'm watching you sing a song and you cook a shrimp. I don't care, because I'm not trying to cry at a cooking show. But he killed it, dude. Good for him. But his sob story was like oh my God, his family apparently was like gone for so long, and it was just like the saddest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. You know what's weird? I'm going to talk about this. All right, I'm going to take the last like 2 minutes to talk about this. The epidemic of loneliness. So switch gear. Serious topic. I feel like we're so lonely in today's world, especially in an age of social media, which is like really ironic. And I'm moving this microphone so much, so I think I'm going to break it. But I think that we're so lonely in an age of social media, which is like absolutely insane to think about, because social media brings us more people. It brings us closer to, I could say what's up to a guy in like Bangladesh and I don't even know him, yet I am so lonely. And I'm not alone. I'm lonely. Like, there's a difference. Being alone means that you just don't really have anybody, but you're fine. But being lonely means you could be in a room of 100 people and feel like you're the only one there. And I feel like, I don't know, being lonely seems to be something that a lot of people struggle with. And when we're really lonely, we tend to get a little desperate, and we start to like have a skewed perspective on things, and we start to think a little bit differently about like certain things. And it sucks. It sucks because we just want somebody to talk to, and sometimes we take advantage of those around us because we're so alone that we would rather just talk to somebody that we have no interest in, rather than feeling that feeling of being lonely. And it sucks sometimes. And I'm sure a lot of people struggle with it. And, if you got out of it, then good for you. I feel like I found a sense of comfort in being alone. I was saying this to my cousin the other day. I feel like I'm so happy because I could do whatever I want in a way. Like, I'm not restricted anymore. Having like 20 friends is kind of a responsibility, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's lighten up the mood a little bit. Let's lighten up the mood a little bit after talking about loneliness. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, but I don't even care because I love this show. I love it. This is a nice show. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.